Oh, it's Reclamation Day. Alright, well, let's get this holotape started. Checkers, crash, checkers, somebody. It was quite a party, I have to say. Mainly because I can't remember what I look like. I spent some time going through images. I think they were images of people or things or something, and I think I kind of sorted it out, at least maybe kind of what I looked like. Not entirely sure. I do remember riding a Mr. Handy around for a while. That didn't help me remember what I looked like. After I did get it sorted, I did take a picture. Image stored, I remembered to shackle myself to a Pip-Boy so I wouldn't feel free again. And then I checked my email, which was oh so exciting. Afterwards, I played a last game of Tapper on the big screen. I mean, sure, I'd be able to play it on the brick strapped to my arm, but it would never be quite the same as my old home terminal. Speaking of which, I remembered to take a look around what had been my home at all the wonderful amenities and items that for some reason I wouldn't be taking with me out into the bug-infested, radioactive wasteland. Oh boy! After leaving behind all the things that weren't infected, irradiated, or just outright disgusting, I looked around to see if I could find anyone else, and, well, under every table, nook, and cranny, I found nothing but Mr. Handy's, and you know the Handy's weren't super excited to talk to me. I'm not sure which one I was riding around, but I will say that, you know, their little arms make for some pretty good stirrups, and the eye stalk's pretty good handles. General Atomics never mentions that in their literature. Shame, really. I remembered to pick up my camp because, well, it was that or live under leaves and maybe using a rock for a blanket. And then I found them. The magic deck of cards that, well, made me stronger. And being stronger, I chose to fashion myself as a gladiator. Because swords are cool. And there was that one movie with the Protectron who carried a sword and did, well, if you were in the vault, you saw it 1,000 times anyway. And that was it. 25 years, nearly half my life in the vault. Only to leave, to step through the big orifice, and out into a brand new world. It was nice to feel the wind in my face again. Feel the sun on my skin. I checked my map and ignored a chatty Handy. You can never get those things to shut up. I did find a body, and more importantly, I found a machete. I now had a sword for my barbarian, and there in the distance, 2 Chinese robots. I channeled Coax the Barbarian, my Protectron hero, and cut them down mercilessly. Ah, to hear the lamentation of their circuits. Fresh from my first 2 victories, I saw them. Dinner on the hoof. Dinner with 2 heads. Why does dinner have to have 2 heads? Why do I have to look at 2 Bambis? Alright, well, anyway, I channeled my inner coax once more, and I ran over the rough terrain and finally took down my foe and gathered up dinner, only to climb back the hill breathing a little heavily. It's not that easy to stay in shape inside a vault. I mean, there are the exercycles, but you know, those things shock you after a while, and if you're not careful, they can explode. Well, I found some gasoline and some wood, so I had everything I needed to make dinner, and dinner I made. Complete with my birthday hat, or Reclamation Day hat, I suppose, I had found at least a little bit of shelter and a little bit of sustenance. I had survived my first few moments in the wild wasteland of West Virginia, post-war world. We'll continue our journey perhaps in the future in another holotape, or you never know, I may be dead. Till next time.